Welcome, Scorpio, to Milk and Honey Tarot Therapy. This is your August reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And if you've never seen me before, I'm an intuitive therapist. I started the channel in 2017, so I've been around a while, but sometimes I get pulled into a lot of one-on-one sessions, not just readings, but I do a little bit more in-depth healing therapy, energetic work. I even do executive coaching and get pulled into the corporate world doing some of that. But I am here and I want to welcome you to my channel. If you've never seen me, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's get started with your August Scorpio reading. So let's see. First, we have this Three of Wands. Now, this is a good fortune card. So, if you're just looking at it independently without the other cards next to it, this could be interpreted as you're waiting for your ships to come in, and there's a good sign that what you've put out there, the seeds you planted, the foundations you've laid, that's all going to come and work for you. It could be this next to this card. It could be an offer. It could be that you're waiting for a new job opportunity, expanding your business. If it's a relationship, you could be sort of expanding a relationship in a new direction. And maybe there's an offer of love. Pentacles do have to do with Earth. They're more money and homes and those sort of things. But as a general reading, take it how it might resonate with you. If there's an offer that you've been waiting on in a relationship, that's a very good sign. Now, there's lots of, if you listen and follow tarot, there's lots of interpretations, and certainly for a general reading, it can cover a lot of ground. There's also this card. I say that because here's the Four of Cups. This offer for some of you may not be exactly what you want. There's some resistance. This, man is sitting there. He's being offered a cup, but he's not, he's crossed. His arms are crossed. His legs are crossed. He's like, not sure this is what he wants. Maybe it just wasn't what you expected. I do get there's some sort of real energy for some of you where this might be exactly what you wanted, but for others, this is not. It's going to require, maybe it's just going to require some big change or transition for you, because the next card I have here is the Death card. Don't get too alarmed. The Death very often just represents a huge transformation. It could be changing where you're living, changing something that you weren't expecting, and you're having to work through that resistance with that Four of Cups. But you can see, in this, the sun is still coming up. Yes, there's been some things that have to fall away, things that don't serve you anymore, but it's coming back to something that's going to be better than you thought. And you just have to take and see what resonates with your situation. But in pulling the rest of the cards, I then get this Six of Cups. So this could be something coming back to you. Of course, this is sometimes called the soulmate, the twin flame card, revisiting something from your past. Maybe it was an offer you thought wasn't going to materialize, or it didn't, and you can renegotiate and get something better than you thought. But it is coming back, and this number 6 is harmony and peace and joy, and just that childlike joy returning. But I do think that it's coming through you making some tough choices, listening to your heart, and really getting guidance on the right direction, because we've got this fork in the road card. For some of you, this is a big decision. There is a fork in the road. It might be that taking some big offer or moving forward or expanding yourself in your career or with a job or a business is going to require you to make a big change. And you've got to make a choice. This is not one of those, well, I'll just kick this can down the road. This is it's time to listen in, tune into your heart, and get, some intuition, keeping in mind, as you weigh these decisions, this card is all that glitters. And of course, we know the rest of that is all that glitters isn't gold. So for some of you, it could be that this opportunity, this offer that you're weighing, maybe there's resistance because there's a part of you saying, no, yeah, that sounds good or looks good on the outside, but it's just not lining up and resonating with you. There's some sort of resistance. There's some sort of, something that you're just saying, no, I'm not sure. And certainly tune into that intuition. Maybe the cost is too great. Maybe what you'd have to give up to pursue that or go in that direction is a death you don't want. It's a tricky place to be in, but there's another oracle card, the transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. So this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So maybe something does have to die and then come back to life. Maybe it was a relationship. You've certainly got two of these death transformation energies with this card. It could be that some relationship is coming back that you thought was gone, and it's returning. It could be a job opportunity, a business contract, a deal. There is this transformation happening. It will require you to tune in and get some inner guidance. This next card is Desert Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. This is a card where it may look like nothing's happening, but there is a plan, and the transformation is happening below the surface. It could be that you're still in this phase. You're still waiting for something to come in after a lot of hard work or effort or laying a solid foundation. But something is happening, even though you may not be seeing it yet. It's coming because we've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the fork in the road. And this is, I think, some of the pivotal energies that'll help you navigate this choice, this fork in the road, is Voyage of the Heart. Love flows to and through you. So the more you tune into your heart, get out of your head, get into your heart, seek guidance, seek your higher self, your intuition, get confirmation. Maybe that's why you're listening to the reading. And of course, this is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That would apply to any of you. But you really want to check and make sure that this fork in the road isn't asking too much. That one of the ways to make a decision is to sometimes eliminate things. And if it's multiple decisions, begin to eliminate the things that just don't resonate with your heart. And then this last card coming in is There's No Place Like Home. So that might be, an indication or a message for some of you that whatever feels authentic, whatever feels like home, your home, not your physical home necessarily. Maybe for some of you, the opportunity is requiring you to move, and that's what's not sitting right. You want to feel at home. You want to feel like this is the right choice. There's no place like home. This is a house sort of hanging from a tall hook, and there's light in the middle. So there's light in the middle of that decision that's guiding you home, guiding you to your own heart, your intuition, your transformation. Maybe you do have to go through a transformation to get to the other side of this decision, to get through this fork in the road, to deal with the things that are holding you back. It could be that the resistance is that you don't want to let go, and it is time to let go. Take this, what resonates for you, and for others, I think there's sort of two different messages in this reading. For some of you, the message could be very well to go. For others, it's home, and you want to have this feeling, this home. These cards really have the same kind of energy, and it could be that you're coming back home from somewhere. You've gone off already. The grass was greener. You had an opportunity that looked great, an offer, a relationship, but now it's gone through a transformation, and you're returning back to the authenticity of who you are, where you are, what you want to be doing, what you feel like you're being guided to do. And you're going to figure it out, especially when you tune into your heart. And it is a voyage of the heart. It is going to require you to quiet the mind, the monkey mind, as they say, and tune into that instinct, to your intuition, and you'll figure it out. It will require some transformation. This is a big month in August of the solar eclipse in Leo, and lots of things we're being asked, the South Node and the North Node shifting signs, and letting go of those comfort zones, taking risks, moving into authentic creativity, productivity. Those are the things that as a collective we are being asked to work with. So hopefully that answers some questions. I have my information below as an intuitive therapist, energy healer. I love working with people one-on-one. And I've had the great fortune and joy of working with people from this YouTube channel all over the world. And that's my passion, is helping people get unstuck, maybe getting the clarity they need. I can certainly do a reading, incorporating the tarot and the therapy process and energy healing and metaphysical tools, all really just work beautifully together to help you in your journey. So if that would be helpful, check out my email below, like, share, and subscribe. And I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you next time.